Okay, doing my second review of the day. So I bought this DeWalt 18 gauge brad nailer. Which one is this? Where's the DCF stuff on it? DCF. Okay, eventually I get good at these reviews. DCN 680. Yeah, 18 gauge brad nailer, cordless, 20 volt system. Bought on Amazon. Was it CPO Outlets was a seller? So this was a refurbished model. I haven't really looked over it too detailed, but as far as I can tell, they did a great job on refurbishing it, or this one wasn't tore up at all. So was definitely not a bad buy. It was like $264 before tax. But looking at Home Depot, I think when I was looking at the sale, it's like $315. So definitely got a deal of getting this. So let's see how she does. I'm just messing with some scrap wood, by the way. Also not a contractor. I'm just hobbyist, if anything. And kind of been lazy, so I need to get back into woodworking. Liked it since I was a kid in high school. Well, middle school actually. Just my dad bought some tools, but never bought any wood, so I didn't get really to do anything with it. And after I got a job and whatnot, was it probably like 4 or 5 years after working, finally started getting the woodworking. Once I got a place actually at a garage, I have a workbench, this stuff that I need to clean off because kids stuff and whatnot, and not been woodworking for a while now. But let's get into the tool. Let me make sure it's unlocked. All right, I guess some other things to go over. I probably should have went over before I put this in. So safety first, lock it. Nice and locked. I have not really looked into what this switch does, but you got a jam-free lever right here. You got the, what is that? Wherever the rubber pad, so you don't mess up whatever you're trying to nail. You got the bump fire or precision mode down here. Bump fire, precision. What is the other options on here? So, nail or mag release. I'll eventually get better at this. Bear with me. So depth gauge is right here. You got this slider, and it's probably too dark out here because I decided to do this review when it's raining. But yeah, so let's do a test run. I got it on precision mode. Make sure you wear your safety glasses. I'm being bad not right now. So when you push down, oh, okay. Well, that is a little bit. All right, well, I think there's a little user error going on right now. All right, 18 grit. All right, let's try it again. All right, spins it up. Hold on, this is about to be a blooper reel more than a review. Unless I'm being a dummy over here. Did I feed it wrong? Okay, yeah, well, definitely user error. One sec. Okay, sorry about that. Let me grab the big boys. I should have probably known better. I am running a little sleep, so give me a break on being a dumbass. Alright, try it again. Sweet, okay. So, it works, just make sure you got the right size nails in since I'm using 2x4 scraps. Alright, might help if I'm a better cameraman. Alright, let's try that bump fire mode. Alright, let's go again. Oh, wait. Alright, that's the first time I ever used bump fire, just heads up. I only had a Craftsman nail gun. But yeah, so far I like it. Just, user error. Definitely a lot easier than the air compressor ones. I got a Craftsman that I liked before, and I want to get a cordless one because I want to go in the house and do some projects. But yeah, overall, I'd recommend it, but I'm a hobbyist, not a contractor or anybody that's been doing woodworking a while. So if there's Milwaukee or something that's better, I don't know. But I mean, for me, I recommend it. Sweet. Thanks, y'all. Later.